Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 272 of The Established Facts. How are you guys doing? Hopefully you're doing well. We have, I believe at this point, because time is weird, just gotten done having a good time at Gen Con, which we hope that you also had a great time at Gen Con. Hopefully I encourage you to have already cracked open all the new games that you have gotten.
Take the plastic off.
Yeah, don't be a Josh Dimery, Don Martyr, who have really cool games that still have cellophane on your wall of shame.
Hey,
all right?
we recorded a whole episode acknowledging our problem.
100%. Yeah.
And there'll be another episode called "We Have More Problems."
That's right. This is me reaching out to you
Help us. Anything
to let you know. Don't be like us. Be better people than us.
Be better gamers than us.
That's right. Well, speaking of games, we are actually breaking out an oldie but a goodie. We did this game back
2017.
130 episodes or more ago, something like that.
Yep.
It is called By the Rights. And just to give you a little snippet, and then I'm going to actually turn it over to our rules lawyer, Dr. Deb, for the game. Who's going to kind of walk us through the process of play. But essentially, we are going to be rotating in very similar to most party games. We're going to have a rotating judge who's going to take the role of the producer, and then we're going to be having pitches for movies sent to us for us to potentially spend some money on. So it's just going to be a little bit of fun, and this is going to be leading into something we'll talk about towards the end of the episode.
Keep listening.
That's right. That's right. But stick around, have fun with us, and then definitely hang out with us until the end so that you can get details on a new series that we're going to be doing. So, I may have already spilled the beans. That being said, we're going to go ahead and go around the table. We'll start to my right and introduce everybody who is here with us, including our friends in the back. And then we will get right into our gameplay. So, starting to my right.
I am Avital.
I am Dr. Deb.
This is Josh. And Lance is behind the screen without a microphone.
Oh, sad. I thought he had one. My bad, Lance.
It's all right.
He's waving, but he has all the power. So,
That's right. He can literally turn us off.
Literally.
And of course, I am your host, Big Don. He's over there threatening the big red button right now. I'm your host, Big Don. And again, thank you for joining us for episode 272 of The Established Facts. I'm going to go ahead and, at this time, turn it over to the one and only Dr. Deb. Dr. Deb, tell us how this game works.
Well, to set the scene, you are a struggling screenwriter who just moved to LA, and so far nobody's buying the scripts that you're selling, sad face. Then from across the room, you see one of the biggest producers in town waiting for a drink. But it looks like you're not the only one who spotted them. Rival screenwriters are closing in fast. This is it. This is your one shot at the big time. Now you just have to come up with a pitch so good that the producer can't help but buy the rights. So
I see what they did there.
Yeah, I see what that. Yeah, da-dum-bum. So, fortunately, the rules are very simple, actually, which makes it fun to just dive right in. So, initially, all of us will start with 2 cards from each of the 4 stacks in front of you. Red is going to be the genre of movie we're talking about. Orange will be a descriptor of some sort. There's a wide variety of descriptors. Blue will be who is the hero. And finally, green is the plot of the movie. So everyone starts out with 2 cards. So I will deal myself 2 cards, but don't worry, I haven't left anybody out. We have already, for the sake of time, gotten everybody else their cards. Look at us thinking ahead. All right. Lovely. Okay.
It magically appears.
It magically appears. It was amazing. Hollywood. All right. Whoever last saw a movie in the theater is the first producer. We'll sort that out in a second. Apparently that's Lance, but the challenge is Lance has no microphone. So he's going to use sign language the whole time. And we're not going to do sign language the whole time. He did see Superman the day it came out. So all the credit's going to him. However, it's probably the one who saw it the second most recently. But anywho, Lance would get first dibs. All right. Pitching can be done clockwise around the table or popcorn style, where you just pitch your movie when you're ready. So do we have a preference on what we want for that?
Who's our first producer?
Great question. Well, it's not Lance, sad face. You and I saw How to Train Your Dragon. We also saw Lilo and Stitch the live action.
When?
We saw How to Train Your Dragon like a month ago.
A month ago.
Sounds good.
I don't remember. I've been to movies
Okay.
Within the last couple
in my
weeks.
life.
In her life.
No.
Yeah, I'm
No,
right there
okay.
with Avital. I think the last movie I watched was definitely a streamed movie. I couldn't tell you the last time I stepped into a movie theater.
All right, how about our lovely rules lawyer be our first producer?
Okay,
That
I'm
sounds
gonna
great.
I'm gonna produce this puppy. That's great because I haven't
Sounds
taken
good.
even a look at what these cards are, so I can't wait
I
to
think we should
Okay.
go in order.
Okay.
Oh,
So
so
you
you
want
wanna
to
go
Makes
first?
more sense.
Okay,
I'm
you
fine
want
with
to go first?
that.
Okay, then okay.
Because
I like
I
it.
have mine ready
Organized.
if you'd like to go the other way.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I looked at my cards before we started.
Okay, fair enough. So
that
go
I-
for it.
She was very prepared, everybody. So players choose one card from each of their decks. So they'll pick one of the red, orange, blue, and green out of the ones that they have. And this is your log line. That's what they call it. That sounds very odd to me, but log line. One sentence description of your story. So a genre movie, so an action movie, for instance, about there's a description, a descriptor of some sort in there with the orange.
Descriptor is the descriptor of the hero,
Yes.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
it describes the hero. Exactly. This is my understanding. Because that's what is their example here, is it was describing the hero, which is then blue. And then your plot is the green. So that will form a sentence, basically, or your log line.
So my understanding on the log line is usually it's you have a title,
Mhm.
and the log line is the one sentence description of said movie.
Yeah, that
this
makes
is
sense.
not.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the pitch.
Yes.
So if you don't have a title yet, you just come in with here's your pitch, and then
Right.
what we're supposed to do as those pitching are supposed to also elaborate, provide more characters, stories, plots, etc.
Almost like you were reading the
I
rules, because that's
know.
literally the next step in it. Because pitching is more than just reading the cards back to the producer.
Oh.
Elaborate on the story, the characters, and plot. Really sell your movie. You got to stand out if you want the big bucks. So after you pitch, you then draw one new card from each of the 4 decks to refill your hand, because this can go as many times as you want it to go, basically. You could go 1 round, you could go multiple rounds, depending on how it's going. The producer has a budget of $20 million to spend on their favorite movie pitches, but it doesn't all have to go to one movie. They can split that up in any way among their favorite pitches. The smallest amount
five.
is 0, technically. But then you also have 5s. So you could do a 5, and a 10. You could do 10, 10, 0. You could do 20, 0, 0. So there's different ratios that you can divvy out. As producer, don't be afraid to ask questions about the screenwriter's pitches. Oh boy. Once you spent the 20 million, the role of producer goes to the person sitting clockwise from you. So the next one will be Avital, will be producer. Winning the game. After each player has been producer once, so you can do it 1 round, everyone counts their money. Player with the most cash wins. In the event of a tie, players who are tied dig through their discarded pitches and find the 4 best cards to pitch the biggest, craziest, and most explosive summer mega blockbuster movie ever. And that movie then gets the biggest applause or the most votes, then wins. So
Copy that.
there's also house rules, which you're not going to play because dear Lord knows we're going to have enough to do with just the
It's
basic
true.
rules.
It's true.
So I'm putting them here so we can refer back if we get confused. So apparently I'm the producer. This is going to be fun because this is literally the first time I've ever played this game. So this should be great. All right, Avital, what you got?
All right. So I've got a satire. The main character is a kung fu fighting member of Congress getting sucked into a video game where they must beat every level in order to return home. Now, as a satire, we can use this to really point at how it is difficult to deal with things with the government. You know, there's a lot of levels you have to get through, but it can also be entertaining at the same time as a movie. You know, You get the vision here, right?
Yeah.
I'm kind of seeing it, you know?
Can you imagine an actor who might be able to fulfill this kung fu fighting congressman?
It kind of depends on like what sort of angle you want to go there. Because I could see, you know, I could see a lot of people. I would love personally Pedro Pascal.
Ooh,
Like I could really see that, right? You know, the little gray in the hair,
yeah,
right?
just a little grizzled.
Esteemed member of Congress that also happens to be a kung fu fighter.
Mm-hmm. How did she know I like Pedro Pascal? That's a little weird. Anywho, okay.
Everyone
I'm
likes
seeing
Pedro
this.
Pascal. What
It's
do you
most
mean?
humans on the planet. Like Pedro Pascal right now.
That goes across all genders, possibly. Oh, sadly, Lance is
That's why I
shaking his
said
head.
humans.
Oh, so Lance is no longer
okay.
human.
It's Lance.
I see where you're going. I appreciate that very much. Donald, you look like you have thoughts, like lots of thoughts.
I do have thoughts. I have a pitch of my own. Okay, I have a pitch of my own. The name is still we're still workshopping it, but I'll give you a preview of the name here in a second. But here's what I'm thinking. Imagine, if you will. Okay, think if you can think back to the 1990s, there was a great movie that came out. It was a Brad Pitt movie called Cool World. Okay, this is a live action animated hybrid movie. Think Who Framed Roger Rabbit. You know, a movie where you can add a little bit of flavor and pizzazz to just a standard live action movie. Now, this live action animated hybrid movie follows a paranoid dog walker. Now, we're thinking right now Tom Holland. He's huge on the market right now. I think he would be great as kind of a fun character actor. You know, he loves doing all sorts of different experimentation with his characters. I feel like he can really sell a paranoid dog walker. Now, the plot line of this movie is this paranoid dog walker, hopefully, again, being played by Tom Holland, makes first contact with an alien race. And we're thinking, starting out, pitching it to Marvin the Martian. You know, they just did that recent revamp of Space Jam with
Yes.
LeBron James. And
Yeah.
for the kids, they
Okay.
loved it. And we're
Yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
you know what? What better way to reignite the Looney Tunes franchise to just bring them right next to, you know, just like what they did with the Muppets
Oh,
and things
sure.
like that.
Yeah,
Bring them right up next to Tom Holland. Throw them all together. Tom and Marvin, and we're thinking right now, again, workshopping, but the working title right now is Take Me to Your Leader.
Nice. Yes. Okay. I am a Tom Holland fan. I mean,
All right.
that is true.
All
so
right.
all right. I appreciate
points.
that. There you go. All right, Mr. Demery. You have any other thoughts?
I do. Madam Producer, they would be a waste of your money.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Bold claim, my guy. Bold claim.
Because these are blockbuster level movies. You're talking about high level amounts of budget just to hire actors like Pedro Pascal and Tom Holland. Let me say this. I think mine would clear the whole 20 million, including cast.
Oh, really?
I do.
What
I do.
kind of
Re-
money saving genius idea do
So
you
first
have?
off, post-apocalyptic.
Oh,
honestly,
yep.
film it somewhere in Arizona. You probably have it taken care of without any issue. There's got to be some ghost town that would easily take this, because we need to get a non-confrontational, unpaid intern. Now, mind you, I'm not saying that the actor is a unpaid intern, but our hero is. And I think the reason for that is we need to give somebody an opportunity to resurge their career. I'm thinking somebody maybe like Shia LaBeouf. We haven't seen him in so many years. He's went through some things, and I think it's time. I mean, Robert Downey Jr. got himself another opportunity at Iron Man. I think Shia LaBeouf would be
He's
great.
not Iron Man, but I do see where you're going
No,
with it,
but
at least. So,
that's
yeah,
how
I
he
see
came
that.
back.
Yeah.
His comeback
Right, I
was
see.
in that,
Yes.
correct?
Yes. Okay.
So post-apocalyptic, Shia LaBeouf's already got the look. He's got
Yeah.
the tattoos, the beard, everything
Yeah.
that's going
Yeah,
on with
absolutely.
him. And non-confrontational because he's still under anger management issues, and an unpaid intern because it's the apocalypse. There's no real jobs anyways. But he needs to win his local soapbox derby.
Okay.
Thunder Road,
Okay.
Home Edition.
A DIY Mad Max movie is what you're pitching right
yes,
now?
I am. With Shia LaBeouf. Easily
Wow.
made for the full $20 million.
Wow.
Easily.
Talk about holes. My guy, you got holes in your brain thinking that that's going to sell. Good grief. I don't know. I think for $20 million, we can talk to Tom Holland. Marvin the Martian, I mean, he has unfortunately been kind of out of the limelight for a while, so I think we can probably get him pretty cheap. But in general, I think Tom Holland, he's an actor's actor, and I think
That will cost the whole $20 million.
That's not true. We can sign him in for merchandising. Just think about the incredible toys that we can get out of this.
So I think after hearing all three of yours very interesting pitches, lots of creativity flowing, and there was probably a lot of alcohol and possibly other substances that were going on, which is, that's
Not
we're
on
in
my
LA.
set.
I'm
We're in LA.
straight
Keep it
edge.
clean.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. All right.
Phone of Shia
Okay,
LaBeouf,
anyway.
there will not be alcohol.
I think that I am feeling that we're going to do 5 here. We're gonna do 5 here, and we're gonna do 10
Yes,
over
Oh.
here. Because I do think that somebody might actually want to see Tom Holland meet Marvin the Martian. Why I think that is, I think there's something in my drink probably about that. But yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. And
Great.
I'm passing this job on to somebody else because this is.
I think
Thank
Don
you,
and
Madam
I.
Producer.
Thank you. Don and I need cards.
I
Correct.
do. I
you
do.
do. All right, we're gonna
One of
pick
you,
these up.
please.
We're gonna refill.
I'm the producer now.
Yes.
Now the
I'm-
producer
I'm
now.
just
Avital
going to
has the
discard
power.
mine to the side of the table
Yep.
for now, just so I don't have
Well,
to.
because if
reach
we have a
across.
tie, we have to take our cards and make a big blockbuster out of our
Oh,
cards.
right.
That's right. Yep.
That's
Yep. That is
right.
true.
You did
Oh my.
say that. All
Oh
right.
my goodness.
Oh my.
We have an Avital who is the new producer. Hollywood. Hollywood.
Let's see. I think it needs to be.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
Oh, I don't.
These are so great.
I
I know.
know.
I know
It's
it really.
fantastic.
Whoa. Oh.
I
yeah.
was-
Yeah.
Welcome
We
to
are.
playing card games.
I was the one
Okay.
that immediately asked for new cards, but I'm the producer, so
She doesn't really. Yeah. And I hadn't looked in my cards yet because the idea was y'all would see me, deal the cards to myself. So this is for you. Just remember that. This is for you.
yes, here I am sitting at this bar where I'm not drinking alcohol because I no longer drink alcohol.
Okay. This is.
I
This is
have a
what we're
Shirley
doing.
Temple,
Okay.
extra cherries, just relaxing.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness. All right.
I've got mine. Don, are you ready to go? We keep the clockwise going?
Yeah, I think I am.
You think
I
you are?
think so.
I mean,
yeah.
I think it's gonna be that actually.
Okay. All right. So, after our success with our Tom Holland Looney Tunes production, I want to throw this out to you. Okay. We're thinking small market. We're thinking small scale. So we're looking at doing an indie movie. Okay. We're doing an indie film where an amateur rock star, right? Everybody likes the music industry. We're thinking maybe a little retro, almost like Spinal Tap sort of mockumentary kind of thing, where you have an amateur rock star who is going about his rock star business, and then decides to turn it more into almost like a something that we can use to encourage kids by getting revenge on a group of cyber bullies who like to make fun of him because he's an amateur. He's still coming up in the ranks of being a rock star, and almost like one of those coming of age redemption type of movies where we're going to have. We're thinking that we can probably get because we signed him to a 3-movie deal. We might be able to get Tom Holland in on this. If not him, perhaps Elijah Wood. He loves doing an indie movie, and I think that we could probably get him involved with something along these lines. So we still don't have a working title yet. We're just kind of playing with some scripts. We got 2 or 3 scripts in front of us right now, but yeah. So we're thinking of going this direction with our next movie.
Oh, what Lance has a title.
Lance, you have a title suggestion? Sorry, I'm getting a call from my creative department. Yes. Revenge of the Bards. I think that sounds great. Revenge of our current working title is Revenge of the Bards. I'm just
okay.
going to
Sounds like a
update it.
workshop
Revenge.
title.
Wow. Wow. Goodness.
This is a very competitive market, okay? Speaking of competitive markets, if he's going to go indie, that's fair. There's so many blockbusters out there. I think it's time we revisit the romantic comedies. Good romantic comedies, date night movies. They're important. And I think, especially since I mentioned that Arizona is desperately needing movie work, I'm going to stay there because we need to find ourselves a mullet sporting bank robber. Well, for those of you who've seen the Ocean's films, all 4 of them that came out recently, and then of course the original one, I think it's about time that we did like a Ocean's Y'all, where this mullet sporting bank robber calls in sick and has a day full of epic adventures, but they're redneck adventures. Like maybe Larry the Cable Guy and Sandra Bullock. Like that seems like something that might work out. The mullet sporting thing, though, he is currently kind of bald, so we'd have to work with that, possibly wig him out. But I feel like he'd nail the comedy. And there's nobody more iconic than a Sandra Bullock for a romantic comedy. Just saying.
So like a dude, where's my trailer?
Yes.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yes, but he's a former bank robber having
Oh.
epic adventures. So maybe she convinces. So Sandra, if you remember, was in Ocean's 8. So that's
Yes,
your
I
link
remember.
to the Ocean's family. Like this is the cousin to the Ocean's family.
More like pond and lake level. That's what you're saying.
Ocean's Y'all.
Oceans, y'all. All right.
Well, as they're exploring new and exciting directions for the movie
Industry.
industry, I'm going to say
That's right.
the movie. Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Oh, the vistas of movies. I present to you that during this day when some movies are coming out that are new and they're kind of weird. I think we need to go back to some roots, and I think that we need a gritty reboot. And I
Okay.
think
Yeah, we're not doing enough of those.
we need to do a gritty reboot, but this time we need to have an unemployed archaeologist. So we need to reboot the
unemployed.
Indiana Jones
Unemployed,
series.
I see.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, he's unemployed because
Shia LaBeouf.
well, see, he's gonna work for us first. Actually, I didn't tell you we were already talking to him about this. But Indiana Jones. We've been through a good number of Indiana Jones movies, so it's probably gonna be Indiana Jones's cousin's best friend. So the cousin's best friend.
Iowa Jones.
Actually, we'll get there. The title's coming. Hold on, there is a title, but we're not quite there yet.
Okay.
Oh boy.
However, because it's gritty, we've got to have something tough. We've got to have something tough and rough for this unemployed archaeologist because he needs something to do because he's unemployed. So he's going to be stopping a Russian terrorist group from hijacking a plane.
That is a very Indiana Jones movie. Why reboot it?
Because
Harrison Ford would easily do this again.
however, well, you know what?
For
Harrison
20
Ford's pretty
for 20
expensive.
Oh.
So
For
$20 million.
Yeah,
You
20 million.
gave $10 million for Todd Holland.
Well,
Tom's got he's got maybe got a future wife who is Zendaya on the line.
Whatever.
They've got a future to plan for. Harrison Ford on the other end is probably just going to buy his whole state. I don't know. So the current working title for Shia LaBeouf coming back as Indy's cousin's.
Shia LaBeouf was, if you remember, like a long lost son in the Crystal Skull movie, which I know was not your favorite Indiana Jones.
Yeah, no, not
So
even
he
by a long
legitimately
shot.
has ties
Okay.
to Indiana Jones.
Yeah, right,
Still
yeah,
exists,
right.
just
So
terrible.
Shia LaBeouf, who or he could play Indy's son. Like there's options here. We haven't totally ironed out the final work, but our working title currently is Kentucky Jim, Siberia Calls.
Siberia Calls. All right.
Kentucky
Kentucky
Jim.
Jim.
Kentucky Jim.
Siberia
Iowa
calls.
Days, Kentucky Jim.
Siberia calls. I feel like the two
'cause
of
the
you
Russian
can
terrorist
mash yours
group was coming
together.
Yes.
Because that was where the plane is coming from, right?
Yes.
Bleak, depressing,
Kentucky,
hard, gritty.
yes.
Yes.
Siberia.
Bleak and depressing.
Jeff
is-
Foxworthy as Kentucky Jim.
That's right. He'd probably do it.
I know he
He'd
would.
probably do it. Oh, that's good stuff.
It
You
might
want to
be
be
an
an
archaeologist.
archaeologist
Jim.
if.
That's right.
You go digging the crystal skulls up.
Well, it is that you're digging in the middle of an iceberg, also known as Siberia. Not really, but
Good luck with this one, producer.
I think
Stop that.
I was gonna say that doesn't get us very far here.
So, there's a lot of interesting options
right.
that have presented to me here today.
That's what I like to hear. Interesting.
Interesting.
options.
Yes, interesting. So I think with this one, we have to be careful that we don't send the wrong message to the children.
Right.
You know.
Right. Don't be a bully.
Mm-hmm.
Or you might get revenged upon by
Exactly.
a bard.
You gotta be careful.
Played apparently by Tom Holland.
You gotta be careful.
Maybe. Or Elijah Wood. He's got that Lord of the Rings money. He probably didn't care too much about. He's into indie stuff.
I have 20.
Yes, up to
Yeah,
20.
Yeah, up to
20.
yeah,
Up to 20.
Obviously, none of us sold her on the full 20. So
Yeah. Otherwise, she'd be like, "Here, no." I mean,
got it.
Yeah.
So I think
Ooh,
Ooh, she's now thinking. This.
I think
you can feel the
I
suspense.
do think things. I think everybody's a little bit of something in all these ideas. I think.
Tell you what.
So
Oh my
No,
gosh.
I'll tell
I'm
you
gonna
what.
go. I'm gonna give you so 5 million over here.
Okay. All right. We can. You know what? I think we can do it with 5 million. It's an indie movie. It's an indie movie.
Right.
And this isn't in the rules, but I'm doing it anyways. I genuinely think that this should be the same movie and you should have 2 main characters, or make it the same main character, the unemployed archaeologist.
Oh, it's also
Who's
the
also
That's- I mean,
a
that's
bank
fair.
He's
robber.
also in a bank
Mullet-
robber.
Mullet sporting bank
sporting
robber.
bank robber.
Exactly, it's possible,
Absolutely.
right?
Yes,
There's
yes.
a guy with a whip.
And
Buddy
Epic
cop movie.
Adventures.
Yes.
Epic Adventures.
Could be stopping a Russian terrorist
I
group
really
from
think you should work
hijacking a
together.
plane.
I don't know how this is going to work in the end, but this is both of yours.
Oh, okay,
well,
okay. Well,
I'll take 5.
okay. Well, I was gonna say.
at this point,
You want me
we're
to
not
cut it in
splitting.
half? I can tear it in
No,
half.
because-
Just put it in.
Oh,
We're
okay.
all right. We're all
Okay,
right. This
okay.
is split money now.
Okay, we'll say that
Look
that's
at that. We're
okay.
split money.
All right. If it comes to the end, we'll know the truth, and that each one of us should have, like, I
Yes,
should have
and my
gotten 2.5.
movie was
We'll
better.
we'll sort it out at the end. No, because I had Russian terrorist group hijacking.
Hey, that
the
sounds
plane.
great to me.
This was the
sounds great
discarded,
to me.
right?
But you
Yeah.
keep your discards
Keep
because
your
if
discards
there's a tie, we have an
just
epic.
in case.
Okay.
Yes, but
And
we
then,
all need
yes.
cards.
Yes, we all need cards.
That said, so I'm gonna kind of put a little more tease and continue on the established facts go to the movies, because part of the reason we're doing this was just to get everybody in the movie spirit. Because I have this idea of
Thank you.
discussing genres of movies, which oddly enough, having a whole stack of genres is going to help with this, and how we would like to see more of those played out in role playing games, video games. What, as a game master, as a player, how would you like to be in that type of an environment for said genre? Like, for example, would you play a role-playing game for a romantic comedy, and how would that look for you? Like, I think that would be a pretty interesting topic. But Donald is our producer now. He's going over there looking at his
I'm
cards.
glad that you said that, because I
You forgot.
literally, I'm looking at my cards and I'm going, oh, this is great.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am open for creative pitches at this time. We've made so much money on Take Me to Your Leader with Tom Holland that it is vastly overshadowed our epic failure of Revenge of the Bards with Elijah Wood. But that being said, I would like to invest into some creative movie pitches if you have any, and I'll start wherever. Whoever is ready first?
I am ready,
Great.
and I think we're all ready for
Let's do it.
a new Zombieland movie.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I think
right.
it's time, and I think your money would be well spent on this.
Okay.
Bringing the whole cast back: Jesse Eisenberg, Woody Harrelson.
hmm
Even, I mean, if Bill Murray managed to survive at some point and come back, even as a zombie, I think I would be totally fine with that. If you haven't seen the movie, that's legit. He does, like, he survives the apocalypse with a like zombie mask, so he can play golf, and the zombies ignore him. It's very fun until they eventually realize he's lying. So we're gonna make ourselves a comedy.
Okay.
And we absolutely need an alcoholic hoarder. So this is a new character
Okay.
in the franchise, and I hear Tom Holland is just coming off of a possible flop.
Huge.
Well, Elijah
Elijah
Wood.
Wood.
Okay, well, Tom Holland's now looking for work because he realized that was a bad movie to be a part of. So he's looking for
Well,
something
you
else.
know, I'm just saying.
But Tom Holland as an alcoholic hoarder, that could be interesting. But he's got to survive the zombie apocalypse. Any good hoarder should be the best at surviving the zombie apocalypse,
I
right?
would
They should
agree.
have everything they need.
I would
But
agree.
it's a Zombieland movie. So Zombieland 3, Hoarding for the Horde.
Okay. Hoarding for the horde. All right. I like that.
I know the actress in my head, but I don't know her name that I want to pitch on this. So am I allowed to bring
From
out
what?
werewolf
you can,
technology?
yeah, you can absolutely.
Because
do
I
that.
want I know who
Werewolf
I want.
technology.
We can help. We can have a conversation. What
Okay.
actress are you talking about?
But,
You can still look it up. I
the
don't care.
actress who is currently playing Wednesday in the new
Oh,
TV series.
Yeah. Her.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness. That's
thank
it.
you.
Thank
Jenna
you.
Ortega.
See,
Yep.
Ortega.
someone new. Thank you. I'm like, yeah, that one. Okay. So I'll tell you that we are thinking about getting Jenna Ortega
Great.
for this role.
I'm
Someone
already
not
a fan.
Tom Holland and not Shia LaBeouf. I just
Sure.
don't think they've got the persona
Sure.
for this.
Well, you know what? They've got a lot of movies coming out right
Yeah,
now, and
apparently.
it's nice to kind of shine a light.
There are other producers are looking at him.
Yeah.
Apparently.
There's a lot of competition for those two people.
Yeah. So we're thinking that, especially with the popularity of the Hunger Games movies and the Twilight series, we think it's time for another young adult novel adaptation
Okay.
to come out, again with Jenna Ortega as starring as an illiterate mortician.
Okay.
So she can definitely pull the Wednesday vibes that
Yes.
she's got going on. I mean, it's the illiterate makes it really interesting because she can't actually read anything about the bodies that are coming toward her to know anything about what's going on. So it really adds some, her creativity is going to come in handy because she is going to be rising to the top of an organized crime family.
Wow.
So
As a
she could-
mortician.
Correct. Yes, as a mortician,
can
because
see it.
she,
I can see it.
and so she is going to be able to pull on that, already, that very that Wednesday, that dark, occasionally a little bit of a nod towards some humor, but really pull in just like, I mean, I can picture her going like a kind of nuts, right? Mortician all the way to the top. I mean, she's not afraid of dead bodies. I'm just saying, maybe she starts stacking them up. We're working totally on that, but that's our theory that we think we'll be able to draw in the young ones, right? With all of the money,
Yeah.
hello. Marketing, we can get a totally brand of the dolls. Like we've already got the Wednesday doll. Well, she could totally have a doll for this particular character.
Yeah.
And we're thinking about calling it Death Defying Diamond. The character's first name is going to be Diamond.
All
We're not sure about the
right.
last name.
All right. I like that. Death
Defying
defying
Diamond.
Okay.
Versus Zombieland 3, Hoarding for the Horde.
Right.
I'm just so much alliteration in that.
Yeah.
Alliteration for the illiterate mortician.
Yes, right, correct. Maybe she figures out at the end how powerful alliteration is. Probably not. No.
It's a pitch.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pitch. I don't like my genres, but it's okay.
It's all right. I didn't.
Fit very well. So what I'm looking at today is it's an alternate history
Okay.
kind of movie.
I like a good alt history movie.
You know. And our main character here is a retired professional bowler.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is the other view of.
The other side of bowling.
Getting bitten by a radioactive beaver.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
So, so what we're looking at here is
Tom Holland.
Woody
I-
Harrelson did Kingpin.
I didn't have any. I hadn't thought of any actors. What we're looking at here is a timeline where the history gets changed by this retired bowler who gets bitten by a radioactive beaver and gains these weird beaver-like powers.
Gotcha.
And so they use their bowling skills combined with their, you know, their beaver powers. Like they have the large tail,
Mhm.
and so they can just smack the bowling ball and it just send it
Nice.
flying. Right? It's very impressive.
Have to change the rules of bowling for Beaver Man.
I mean, he still has hands.
Yeah.
Come on, we're not gonna remove his hands.
I mean, the
He
options.
just did this
in
back
this
on his
game.
tail. I just want to make sure, like,
It's the tail.
People
is just
will
more
judge this.
It's just more powerful than the arms. The arms are there.
yeah, nowhere in
True.
bowling does it say you have to use your fingers.
You know. Um, and we're not entirely sure on where in history to place this.
Okay.
We've been floating around, like, what could be the most interesting things, but you know, you have to also think about when bowling happened.
Right.
So, is this a professional bowler as we look at it now, or is it a professional at, you know, a game related to bowling? Because this could really be
Gotcha.
placed a variety of
Sure.
places.
Sure.
There's
I
a
like it.
range, you know.
That
Great.
there is a lot of range there. There's a lot of
So you
range
need
there.
an actor with a lot of range. Do you have
Yeah.
an actor in mind yet? No? Okay.
No,
Apparently any schmo could play a bowler.
It's a radio, right?
Sure.
Maybe it's an actress.
I know, but everyone else, true, could be an actress. Or
I'm
if
an
you ask them,
actress.
actor, because that's apparently what they want to be referred to as well. That's the whole thing.
I
Screen
think
Actors Guild, yes.
I think I would like to distribute my funds as such. I love the alternative history bowling movie. I think I'd like to go ahead and dedicate $5 million to that. I really was enjoying the idea of Jenna Ortega as an illiterate mortician, especially because I am a Wednesday fan and her mother's name is Morticia Adams, and so there's a little bit of play there. Maybe we
right.
can figure something out. I'd like to go ahead and dedicate $5 million to that project, and you caught me on a great day because I'm also a huge fan of Zombieland. And I think a third installment of that movie is exactly what I'd like to dedicate $10 million to.
Absolutely. And Woody Harrelson will be happy to take it.
That's
all
Jesse
right.
Eisenberg's got that
all of it.
Now You See Me money coming in, so this
Right.
should help.
Oh yeah. Well, he already made bank in his Haymitch character when he was in
This is true.
Hunger Games. Too.
Can I also have another set of
Yeah,
cards,
we all
please?
need
And
some more
thank you,
cards.
but I will be the
Yeah.
one investing
You don't
money
have any
now.
money, so you can look, but you know.
That's fine.
Look, we done
I
five.
understand that, but
You
I have
can
a
look, but you can't touch.
I have now a vested interest in the
I got
next
mine already.
Oh, you already got yours.
the next wonderful
I'm
movie
good.
to come out of
Yeah, because
your all's
I was
brains.
the
All right, you were the person.
You were the,
Yeah.
the person. So I'm the only one apparently needs to do this. Will be fun. Oh no. Oh.
I think it's time for creative writers to really be given a chance to make an interesting movie, and I hope the three of you have something for us as we finish out round one. Because it is the end of round one. I don't know if anyone's noticed,
It
but
is. Yes,
it's great how that happens.
Okay. So we are thinking that in this day and age, it's not going to go much further than that because we are a political, a religious podcast. This day and age, we're just going to lean really, really into that, and we're going to do a propaganda
Okay.
and movie that involves discussing dysfunctional mommy bloggers.
Mommy bloggers?
Mommy bloggers. That's
Okay.
what it says. And in this, they are going to be getting a lesson about drug abuse from an eclectic group of 1980s cartoon characters. So we're going to lean a little bit into the combination, similar to the, the Who Framed Roger Rabbit kind of idea. But in this case, we are going to discuss how these dysfunctional mommy bloggers, we are working hard to make sure that they're not abusing drugs. And that's where the propaganda part comes in. Because we want to make sure that everyone knows that, first of all, that they shouldn't be doing that, but we're going to be using the power of the 80s cartoon characters with the current blogger, vlogger kind of style, which is very popular these days.
Because you're hoping that most of those moms are from the 80s? Is
Precisely.
that, okay.
Yes, exactly. Or early 90s. There's a little bit of a stretch there in regards to who we can reach out to. So we're gonna lots of propaganda about those mommy bloggers and drug abuse, avoiding it
Absolutely.
from the 80s cartoon characters. I had terrible cards.
It's okay.
I'll show you what I got left, and you can cry with me. Not really.
All right. So I'm going with a family film here.
Not propaganda. Okay.
No, it's not propaganda.
It's not propaganda.
And the main character is an obnoxious mob boss.
Aren't they all?
Some of them are just intimidating.
No, it's obnoxious. It's just intimidating.
An obnoxious,
That's right.
an obnoxious,
that's the thing.
an obnoxious mob boss turning into a teenager overnight thanks to a carnival wishing machine.
Ew, so it's big.
Backwards.
Backwards. Okay.
Backwards big.
Oh, that's right.
We're not calling it little for a variety of reasons. Anyways,
Reference.
um,
But it did still star Tom Hanks somehow. Like, oh,
jeez. So,
Oh.
so we have this mob boss who ends up having to reconnect with his family that, the ones that aren't involved in the family capital letters,
sure.
right? They're not not all of them were very
I mean, let's
happy.
be real. That really is in italics, not capital. The family.
The
I'm
family.
just kidding. I'm
well,
kidding.
it's at least capital.
The laser.
But he-
It's what I said.
he's not sure if he'll be safe in his vulnerable state as a teenager
Sure.
with the people in the mob. He doesn't know. He's obnoxious. A lot of people don't like him. So he has to reconnect with the family members, that aren't involved in the mob business to, try and work that out and also, figure out how to not be a teenager anymore.
Not be a teenager anymore. I thought he was changed into a teenager.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Turning into a teenager overnight.
Oh, okay.
It's like
So-
big
He
only.
wants to not
Right,
be a
right, right.
teenager.
But not little, because we're not going to do that. That'd
No.
be weird.
Right.
We're not calling it little.
Okay. Make sure I understood.
You're killing
I'll
me,
think on the
Smalls.
name for a second while someone else talks. But I don't know
Teenager
if I'll
and the
give you a
mob.
name.
Got it.
Got it. Well, we talked about a lot of incredible actors and a lot of incredible movies today. But I think it is finally time for us to bring back a true cult classic remake. I have already made the calls, and we have already booked our possessed Elvis impersonator as Bruce Campbell.
Hold on. Bruce Campbell is playing the possessed Elvis impersonator?
He is going to be
Oh,
playing
wow.
a new old character. Think Evil Dead of the 21st century. Bruce Campbell as a possessed, actually more like Bubba Hotep if you've ever seen that, but
Okay.
probably not. This possessed Elvis impersonator with his best friend, played by Anthony Mackie. The two of them coming together. What do they want to accomplish in this new cult classic remake? They want to take down an elite group of heavily armed mercenaries in a high-rise building. And what name could we come up with for this movie that fits it better than any? Blood-stained shoes.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
What?
Wow is
Wow
right.
is right.
Wow is
What,
Yeah.
accurate.
what a selection.
Hey,
mm-hmm.
Bruce Campbell. Everybody loves him.
We have the anti-drug propaganda.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
We
There-
have
there's
the,
important places for that, like the classroom.
yeah, we have the Italian teenage mob.
Yeah, that's great.
And
I read that book. It's good.
and then of course we have Bruce Campbell and his attempt at remaking Die Hard.
Bruce Campbell and
and
Anthony Mackie.
That's fair. So I'm gonna divvy up my financial contributions
Yeah.
as follows:
Yeah.
$5 million
Uh
to the Bloodstained Shoes.
huh. I'm sorry.
It's $5 million.
Plus
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 $5 million
five
to
5 million plus 5 million.
to our Italian teenage fanciful mobster.
Oh.
Okay.
Because I really truly believe that a anti-drug propaganda will not get funded by the government, so she needs the money as much as possible.
Right. So 10
$10
million
million to her movie.
minus the
Zero.
extra 5 to me. Right?
Zero. Minus zero.
Oh
Wow.
my heavens sakes!
You don't think there's enough anti-drug? You don't think Bruce Campbell and Anthony Mackie can't put together
Oh
an
my
anti-drug? That we
That's-
can put
but that's-
signs
but
in the
that's-
high-rise building. It could be.
You didn't
Yeah.
write that movie. She wrote that movie.
All right. Well, I mean,
Maybe Anthony Mackie's now no longer available because she has more money. I don't know.
Wow.
All I know is
Wow.
that it wouldn't be.
Don't you remember years ago when we made that Tom Holland hit?
Yeah, and I also remember the Elijah Wood hit that followed it.
Hey, hey, that was an indie movie. It's not even under the same umbrella.
maybe I'm just a one-hit
corporation.
wonder with
Sorry,
an
not
axe to
sorry.
grind.
All right, I know
Oh.
that we're already about 40 some odd minutes into the
Oh,
episode,
Lord
so
help
let's do a money count and figure out where we're all at.
Well, you and I are technically, because of the split, technically I am actually at 22.5 million.
You're a tie.
You are at 22.5 million too, because you actually
No.
have 2.5 more, and I have 2.5 less.
yes.
So we're actually tied at 22.5. Where are you?
Do the
at?
discard thing, both of you,
Oh,
right now.
We have to do the
So this
discard
is how
thing?
we're going to end it with
Oh.
our epic, and you
Yes,
guys are
yes,
going to
yes.
decide.
The
Oh,
Yeah.
husband and the
Yeah,
wife
yeah,
are
yeah.
throwing down in our epic.
That's right. $20 million.
This is an all or nothing.
That's
all or
it.
nothing.
$20 million
That's it.
to one movie.
Okay.
$20 million to
All
one movie
one movie.
between
Oh,
the
boy.
husband and wife.
That's right.
Exciting.
for-
We
Smacking
did
the
not
table.
actually plan this. I swear,
Nope.
this was not
Not
planned.
at all.
Okay, we're gonna do.
Oh, I need to start with genre. That would be the better way to start.
Well, okay, no, we're definitely gonna
As
do
my
they are
goodness.
doing
that.
that,
We're
we
gonna
should talk about
do-
something.
We
You
probably should.
should.
We
I
probably should. So,
They're busy.
I made 20 mil.
I only have 15.
Okay.
It's okay. I am
I'm gonna do.
last.
And I'm
Fourth
second
place.
to last. Third place for me.
I think we need to
So
do-
as Josh and Dr. Deb here are putting their movie pitches together, firstly, and we said at the top of the episode, hope you had a great time at Gen Con. If you are planning to go next year, hit us up. Let us know what you are excited to do at your next Gen Con.
I had a great time. I'm very tired though.
That's right. That's right. I know I had a great time. Also,
I know I'll be very tired.
that's right. Also, we'll be very tired and definitely played 4 rounds of the Harry Potter role playing game with No Rails Adventure Team. So,
Nice.
Awesome.
you know what?
That's
That
for
is
next episode.
Speak it.
that
Speak it.
That
no,
that is
speak it.
all right.
Speak
All right.
it.
Yes, I've played at least one
Yes.
game of Werewolf at
Get
Gen
into
Con.
existence.
That's right. I really want to play Blood on the Clock Tower as well. We'll see that one. I'm ready for some of that.
Some of these could have been a lot more like funny if I had different genres.
Yes.
Honestly.
Sure.
Yes.
Sure.
I completely
It's
agree. The genre
it's interesting
kinda-
just working with 2 cards.
Yeah.
He's not a lot of wiggle room.
I
You
feel
guys
like,
All right.
especially look how thick this stack is. Like I
Yeah.
feel we could have at
There's
least
a lot
had
of
4
cards, you know.
Tons of replayability with this game, by the way.
Oh, for sure.
So
Yeah.
make sure you go out and get
Absolutely.
your own copy of Buy the Rights, play it with your
If a
friends.
smaller group, maybe put like 4 cards.
Yeah, but
Um,
half the fun is that you are kind of
It's only
forced
a
You're
little
into
bit,
stuck
yeah.
with some
explaining
garbage
it.
You have to
stuff
make
trying
it
to
weird,
explain
yeah.
some really weird.
Right.
Yeah, that's fair.
Also, I'm still a little vague on what exactly after school special.
Sure.
is.
Okay.
That's anti-drug propaganda.
I mean, that's kind of what I thought.
Oh, yeah,
That's like
that's
that
true.
kind of thing.
It should have been. And we're all
So
gonna
I
switch.
thought so. And it's like,
obviously that's not meant like I'm not going to say after school special stuff is propaganda per se, but it depends on where it comes from, right? Like if it's the Russia's going to blow us up, propaganda is one thing versus the, be safe with your activities
Sure,
is
sure.
another thing.
This
That's
is
your
your
after
brain.
school
This
special.
is, well, that's
Okay.
a commercial. This is your brain on drugs. Any
That's true.
questions? But that was a commercial. But that idea?
After school specials were shows for teenagers who were coming home from high school that would teach a moral lesson in the 80s.
Yes.
so
And for homeschoolers,
I want you to try to imagine
we
briefly
didn't watch this.
the cards I have
Yes.
left, and what an after school special would look like, where the main character is a spoiled basement dweller that is purchasing a Victorian home only to find it's haunted.
Oh.
I have no idea where that would go.
He's
Nice.
earned his Victorian home.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's
Ugh.
something going somewhere. Who knows?
That is the
somewhere.
prequel to Twilight. It's about the
Yes.
doctor.
Oh, there you go.
That's Carlisle's story.
All right. Robert Pattinson.
That's not Robert Pattinson, but it's okay.
Well,
Right, well,
Carlisle
yeah.
isn't. But
Yeah, Carlisle, right. But
Yeah,
that
yeah.
we're in that genre, so we would, yeah. Okay.
Do we
So
have
I'm
our
good.
summer
You guys
blockbuster?
ready?
Let's do it.
I have, are you going to go first?
Oh, no, you are.
Oh, okay.
We can
All
figure
right.
this out.
Well, my summer blockbuster is going to be still starring Jenna Ortega from before, but this time this is going to
Two-movie
be
deal. Got it.
Yeah. And don't worry because it's going to be a similar idea. We got a young adult novel adaptation. Again, perfect. But this time it's a dysfunctional mortician. Take that. There's lots of directions that can go. And she is still rising to the top of an organized crime family. So now she can read now. But unfortunately, the
Okay.
process of learning how to read has made her very dysfunctional. We're thinking like some very like
She's like, wow, I've been doing this wrong the whole time.
really, and as part of that dysfunctionality, now she's reading everything she can in the
Got
genre of like the mafia and the mob boss and how do we how do we take him out? Because then she can totally embalm him and and she can totally get rid of him that way.
She found a really strange local library.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Where are these books coming from?
Right.
But yeah. So we reworked it a little bit, and now we really think that Jenna can do the dysfunctional mortician, but she can be the top crime boss.
Okay.
Like
All right. So this is like a sequel or a
Yes.
Okay.
No, this is the sequel because remember she was illiterate in the first one, so we're thinking that
Right.
process she went
She's taking
through,
some time.
the character development that we got through in the first movie.
She's at like the
I'm sure there's
lieutenant
so much
level.
of that for a mortician.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of self-reflection that had to happen.
Yeah.
She realized that she was not where she wanted to be in her career process, and she could only get part of the way up in the rise before. So what she needed was that reading, but there's still some dysfunctionality in there, which is what gets her all the way up there in the sequel.
It
Gotcha.
sounds like a fantastic Netflix
I
movie,
like it. I like it. I like
but
it.
not a summer blockbuster.
Wow.
really?
A summer
Oh,
blockbuster
really?
belongs to studios who specialize in these types of things.
You mean
As you
Shia
can tell.
LaBeouf?
Yes, because he did so well in post-apocalyptic movies. We do great
Like what?
post-apocalyptic movies. We
Okay.
did great
Did
zombie.
you just say post-apocalyptic?
said
Yes.
No, that would be the Italian mafia one. That's
Okay,
the
post-apocalyptic. Got it.
No, I thought that was called
Spaghetti Western.
Spaghetti with a
Spaghetti
chance of
West-
meatballs.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Or cloudy with a chance of meatballs.
Well,
That's
yeah.
the word.
I
There
am
it is,
absolutely going
yes.
post-apocalyptic.
Anyways.
Post-apocalyptic.
Really?
Yes, I am. That's what I'm going with. And I needed
hungry.
to bring all my
Yeah.
teams together for this one because they told us this was our one shot at $20 million. So
Ooh.
I brought both the writers in from Zombieland 3 and our Oceans Y'all group because we knew that we needed to go to a real audience, to the younger audiences. We thought we should go for the mullet sporting babies.
I'm sorry.
Mullet sporting babies.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
Babies.
Well, you've seen the surge in AI recently and seeing how everyone can be
Yeah.
AI. I mean, Theo Vaughn as a baby is one of the funniest things on the internet
Yeah.
right now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, just imagine
I
an
have no
entire
idea.
team of them getting abducted by aliens to represent Earth in a galactic sporting event.
Nice. So are you thinking like mocap, sort of like
Absolutely.
CG?
Voiceover, because Space Jam did so well, right? So now instead of it being the cartoon characters, the babies are the animated ones and everyone else is live action.
Oh, wow.
wow.
So it's reversed. It's like Boss Baby, only
Not.
Only with Space Jam.
mullet.
And of course the coach is Larry the Cable Guy. Just saying.
wow.
Yeah, that's how and Woody Harrelson is the aliens coach because
You're
they know
paying
they
for
learn
this
the
with
sports.
$20 million?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
They're-
AI makes things so much cheaper.
Okay.
we need to.
I know that one was a tough one. I'm sorry.
We need to give us a second to discuss if you guys want to.
I know they don't.
Yeah. if
You guys need to
wanna
like go
chat.
into the
Just
other
wanna
room
chat,
for a
so-
second
Yeah.
to discuss.
I will
Yes.
give you credit. This
Mhm.
was fun
Yeah.
to watch, fun to compete against you. And if you do take the money, I will totally understand. That said,
Looking back,
I
I
would
should have
love
picked
to.
a different genre.
I would love to
should
meet
have
Jenna
picked-
Ortega.
See?
Like, just
See,
put that in there.
I should have gone with the Gritty reboot is what I should have done. And I should have Gritty rebooted the Addams Family is what I should have done with this.
right from the top.
No, yeah. So it should have been a Gritty reboot with a dysfunctional mortician and the Addams Family is trying to stop the Russian terrorist
sorry,
group.
the producers are ready for this.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
it's fine. It's fine.
We're coming up with
Yeah.
new reworks in case this
Gotcha.
didn't go well. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hi.
I'm ready for
We're
your
back.
money.
Well, we are excited to announce that we have chosen our new summer blockbuster for the slot
Ooh,
of
ooh,
the
ooh,
summer of
ooh.
2026.
Yes.
Oh wait, we have a year and a half to make this.
Oh crap.
Yes. Yeah.
It's
20, a
it's
year.
1
We have a
year.
year. We have 1 year and $20 million.
Yep, yep,
That's
yep.
it.
6 months before post production.
That's
Got it.
Yep.
That's it. And the $20 million goes to our mortician
Oh, that's
Yes.
fair. That's fair.
Jenna Ortega
crime boss,
for
Jenna
the
Ortega.
Wednesday. See, I went with the Wednesday look,
That's it.
I'll
everybody.
get
That's what
Disney
I-
to make my movie.
That's fine. You call the mouse. Talk it over with the mouse. We don't care.
Oh my! So are you telling me the first time I ever played this silly game, I actually won it?
Yes.
Holy cow!
That's right.
It'll never happen again. You saw it here first. You saw it here last. But oh my goodness,
All right.
that's funny stuff.
Now on to the
Okay.
On to the thing.
So yes, to reiterate,
special
um,
thing at the end of the
yes,
episode.
starting hopefully with the next episode, we are going to take an opportunity and discuss movie genres. We do have a stack of them here, but we've predefined some for the time being. And we're going to look at movie genres: action, horror, science fiction, western, mystery, superhero, fantasy or high fantasy, comedy, romantic comedy, and we may even explore period pieces like Pride and Prejudice or any of the World Wars. And we want to take a chance and discuss as a group how those could be best represented as an RPG or a video game. I know we all have experiences in both things we like to enjoy. Some of the questions we're looking at are what would we like to see in those game moments and those game opportunities? What would make up a good party for that type of game? So some of these games or characters is what I put, because if a video game might be a single player adventure, some of the like Call of Cthulhu type video games represent horror and survival horror, stuff like that, or even action adventure like your Horizons and your Uncharted. As a game master, what tools would be helpful to allow you to facilitate that game? Which also leads into, what are your favorite movie examples for the genre? And I heard a great option: if you were playing a character in said genre, who would play you in that movie? We take that one from the Quags game system. I just said Quags game system like ATM machine. That's not right. So Quags, the quick game system. You'll know what that is. So
You did that so well.
yeah, I know.
great. Yeah, he's had some practice on
I
that
get
one.
jokes on that one. But that's okay. So if there's other things you can think of that would be great questions for us to field and discuss, this is hopefully going to be a multi-part series.
We better not be
discussing-
doing this in one. I think
Well,
I'm gonna die.
one or two, probably one per episode, and we'll see how it goes. It's been a while since we've done one. I think legitimately our alignment series was the last time we were dedicated to a series, and I know that's part of what got Lance involved. One of the first episodes he watched. So I look forward to that and seeing where that goes. It may be any combination of us discussing them. Sometimes it might be just Deb and I on the couch, like you saw with the Disney episode. But I want to I want to move forward with this because movies are a big element of who we are, and everyone kind of understands the pop culture relevance that is a movie. So I look forward to what that if you can't tell, this was my idea, so I'm kind of excited about it.
Yeah. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. And we've
Here's-
been,
Own
It's a
it.
cool. It's a fun idea.
right, and
Yeah.
we've been talking for a minute about getting back into a series. It's been a long time since we've done like a series recording, so I think this will be a really good time. And we'll see. Maybe we'll revisit some of the old series that we've done and update them, especially considering it has been 14 years since we've done some of those series.
It's true.
A lot of things have changed, and so I think it would be a really good time for us to play around with some of that. So, yeah, awesome. I love the idea, Joshy. I'm excited for what we've got coming. Dr. Deb, thank you so much for introducing or reintroducing us to By the Rights. Thank you so much, Avital and Josh, for playing. And Lance, thank you so much for being awesome in the back and throwing some creative ideas into our game. I appreciate it all. And that's right.
The pitch
that's
meeting.
right.
He throws things in exactly like
it.
he said.
That being said, we have a new established fact for episode 272 of the Established Facts. Now, I have to revisit my notes here. Do I have? Yes. Okay, great. So our established fact for episode 271 was, just like the real Geneva Convention, Gen Con is all about divide and conquer. So that was our episode 271 established fact. And for episode 272 of the Established Facts, we have established that the Golden Globe goes to Tom Holland for Take Me to Your Leader. Thank you guys so much. We love you very much, and we will check you later.
Bye.
Deuces.
Ciao.